Hey everyone, welcome to Matt's Movie Reviews. If you've not seen the channel before and you've just picked this up on your news feed, hi, I'm Matt and I run a movie review channel. Basically at the moment I'm just doing a little piece on some of the updates that I'm doing to the channel and to let you know what I'm looking to do in the future moving forward. Now if you have been following me since February, thank you very much. And if you're relatively new to the channel, thank you too. I know I've picked up a few subscribers over the last couple of months. It's been a little bit slow, but I know that YouTube is not a race, it's more of a marathon. And also I've been learning about all the the little intricacies of YouTube and how it works, etc, etc. It's not just a case of me standing in front of a camera and talking to you guys, although you can do that on YouTube, I know. But with movie reviews, etc, it's a little bit more difficult, and there's a lot to learn. If you're a YouTuber, you'll understand where I'm coming from. So since February, when I launched the channel, you probably may have seen quite a few changes. I've done quite a lot of different logos and branding to my channel until I've found the one that I really feel as if represents Matt's Movie Reviews. You'll probably see a link here of my new branding, my new logo. And this will be appearing now. I'm not planning on changing anything, and I've done a new intro as well that's got that sort of 80s theme. Recently I've been playing with the idea of doing some retrospective reviews, more of a retro rewind, and because I know there's some top YouTubers out there who have really nailed that niche, but I want to try and concentrate on maybe some of the films that they haven't done or some people may have not picked up. Recently I've just done a Jaws retrospective, which I'll put a link up here if you haven't seen that, and previous to that I've done a Dune one as well for the David Lynch cult classic from 1984. In the works we've got Condor Man from 1981, the Disney flop that is now a cult classic. That seems to happen a lot recently. You get films that don't do too well and then years later they become really popular. So I'm looking at source and do them. Also, I'd say I will do current film reviews, so don't worry about that if that's what you subscribed for. But obviously the retro side of things really very popular at the moment with Stranger Things. That's really pushed the 80s, and there's a lot of call for people to hear about films that they may have not seen when they were kids, or they maybe weren't born when they were out, but they've discovered these films because the 80s is really popular. Obviously those take a long time to do, from the editing, working the script for the voiceovers, and finding the appropriate images, etc. Whereas a face-to-face review like this, I could do very quickly and put some images of the film and give you a brief overview after I've seen it. I will still be doing those, so if you do enjoy that aspect of my channel, please don't worry, they're not going to go away, but I will be concentrating on some more of the retro reviews to marry alongside that, and possibly a few top 10s. I did try to do one on unknown facts of films. That's gone down quite well as well. So it's all to play for. The channel is growing, it's expanding, and it's a moving thing. And I hope you will have seen the changes, the improvements, and everything that I've put in place since I started my channel. The very embarrassing first video that no longer exists on YouTube. I may put a little bit of a clip up on here, as to say that it was done very hastily. I didn't really understand how YouTube had grown and matured over the years, and how well the content can be created at home, and the kit that's available to you, audio, lighting, your cameras, etc. It's been a real learning curve for me. I just want to say thank you to a few people out there. First of all, I'm going to say a big thank you to Richard at Clever Dick Films. His channel concentrates on everything Doctor Who. He's got a really successful channel. He doesn't really need a shout out from me, but he has been very supportive to me over the last few months. He's given me some critiques and some encouragement, and I just want to say thank you to him. Check out his channel, I'll put the link up here. Everything Doctor Who, broadcast quality documentaries about Doctor Who. check it out, brilliant. The other person I want to just say a quick shout out is the guy that inspired me actually to do YouTube in the first place, and that's Mr. Oliver Harper. His retrospective reviews and his channel give me great comfort watching all the old movies that he reviewed over the years, and on the back of that I decided that I'd like to try and have a go at being a YouTuber myself. I have spoke to Oliver a couple of times, and he's given me some words of encouragement. I'd like to thank him for that personally, and I know he's on a great journey. He's currently working on his documentary in search of the last action heroes, so please check out his channel. Like I say, these guys don't need any shout outs for me, but I just wanted to say thank you for the support. So what's for the future for Matt's Movie Reviews? Well, basically I'm just going to keep moving forward, keep improving. Currently I'm set up in my conservatory here. You don't have to be, clever to figure that out. But I've bought some lighting, decent cameras, tripods. Maybe going to invest a little bit into the background, make things a little bit more interesting. Maybe some green screen. I'm not too sure. Obviously, I want to try and keep this channel very fresh and different from what out there. There's a multitude of channels out there. They've got paraphernalia behind them and posters of different various works. That's fine by them. I have no issues with that. I think it's a great thing, but obviously I don't want to just fall into the category of just another movie review channel. Matt's Movie Reviews is very, very important to me, so I want to move things forward and try something different. If you've got any tips for me from what you'd like to see from the channel, any movie reviews you'd like me to cover, any sort of retrospective retro reviews that you'd like me to do in the future, please leave me some comments in the box below. Give us a subscribe, follow my channel here on Matt's Movie Reviews if you haven't already, and just to say thank you very much for supporting me, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Thank you.